Hi viewers, welcome back to my channel Manas, a Pursuit of Happiness, and this is your Dr. Chitra Aravind. Let's see the tips now. First thing is, have a to-do list. So whatever task you have, whatever task it can be, okay, just take a paper, pen or a mobile phone. If you're a techno savvy person, you can just write the task, and against it also commit the time or the deadline by which you're planning to finish the task, and that particular deadline should be rational as well. So think about these people like who are overdoers. They might they might actually predict that they can finish this particular task in 1 hour, but the task can actually take 2 to 3 hours. So make sure you're not overcommitting yourself and be rational enough when you set the deadline. Only then you can stick to the deadline. Otherwise, you will feel like, why should I even make this to-do list when I don't even do any one single task at the list? So keep in this point, keep this point in mind, which is very important. And next thing is, lot of tasks look so overwhelming and you feel so unstructured. I don't even want to start because I don't have any idea that I will finish it by today. But then structure helps a lot. So to-do list will give a lot of structure to your work and will also give you the confidence that you can do it. When we have lot of tasks in hand to do, which are like really overwhelming, you don't feel like starting any because you're so sure that you can't finish it by the day. So what to do there? We need to split up the task. Even though the task looks so big, when we are going to split it and take baby steps towards a small task, it looks really convincing that you can complete the task. So that is one very important step. The next one is to follow one management principle, we say, that is a pareto principle. What does this principle say? The principle says that just doing the 20% of the task will lead to 80% of the results. So, but then this 20% is the most important and urgent work according to this principle. But what we generally do is do all the useless job at once and then start doing the most difficult task. We always tend to procrastinate and postpone the most difficult activities, don't we? So, but then the principle says that whenever your mind tricks about, postponing the work, why don't you do it tomorrow? You have more time and you will have more energy. Just don't buy the trick. Be aware that your mind is tricking you and resist that, trick by immediately starting to work. That too, the most difficult work. Because our mind tricks us to do all easy job and then postpones a major chunk, and definitely we will start postponing it every day. So you can trick back the mind by starting to the most difficult work immediately. The first 5 to 10 minutes will be very difficult. You'll feel more agitated and restless and less confident. But if you still continue to go beyond that, then you'll definitely feel more productive after the 10 to 15 minutes of real difficulty period. So this is the very difficult period for you to manage. But once you cross that, definitely you feel very productive and feeling very confident also about yourself. Just try this thing. The next thing is the time killers. So even before following all these tips to overcome the procrastination, what I would suggest to all of you is to have a journal with yourself, or you can even use it in a mobile phone also. A lot of apps do provide this. How much time are you spending on this social media, and how much time are you really productive? And human beings are supposed to be more productive, and even corporates are aiming for that, but then our productivity is very, very way less compared to the time we kill every day. So it's literally that we are killing time, but I would always say that time is the most precious thing, more precious than the platinum, gold, diamond, whatever you could think of as a more precious one. But then the time is more precious. But then if you could note down, you will be surprised to know that just like that we waste 2 to 3 hours and even more than that time in all the social media, which is completely not productive, and it's also going to cause a lot of mental health issues also, which has been already proven by researchers. So why we have to poison our mind? Just give it a thought. So we need to know down, only then you will know the amount of time you are killing and wasting. That will give you the motivation to stay away from distraction. So how could we stay away from distraction in this techno-savvy world? Because every work of us requires this Wi-Fi connection or the net pack. So, but all I would suggest is there are still some apps available which can keep you away from distractions, or it all requires your mental control and the self-control. So all you need to do is focus on the task, and definitely keep some personal time where you can spend your time on these social media activities, not more than 1 hour a day. Okay, that's like how junk foods are going to, cause some issues with our digestive system. Similarly, all the social media contents are going to spoil your mental health, your mind. So you need to really think about it. And the lastly, very important tip is to congratulate yourself once you have achieved that particular task. So it's very important. Don't expect some other person to say, oh great, you have done the job which is like, given for you today. You know what are the tasks, you know how much time you need to complete, and once you have done, don't expect anybody, but then you have to pat yourself on the shoulders and say, great, I've done it. Even if you're taking a baby step and finishing only 30% of the job, that itself is a great beginning. Because earlier it was 0%, and now that even if you start at 10 to 20%, it's great, isn't it? So just start. You need not expect about how far you can go or how overwhelming it is in the future. Just start with the current task in hand. Don't focus on what to do next. Just focus on the present task. So if you could follow all these tips, definitely you can come out of this very bad habit of procrastination and reap all the benefits of this by getting more time for yourself and more time for your family, your social life, as well as live a stress-free life, and most importantly, a productive life as well. So thank you for watching this video, and catch you in the next episode. Bye.